Welcome back to Trekyards, everybody. Wow, that was you missed the whole good thing there at the beginning. Anyway, welcome back. This is Commander Cockings down there.
Yeah. Cat and Foley right up there. Pride of place.
Yeah. Anyway. Wow. Anyway, we are talking today about something very scary,
and silly. Hence the silly intro.
It's not silly. It's terrifying. It is a biological weapon that was
the scourge of the Klingon Empire.
Housed at Daystrom Institute. Section 31, specially engineered, genetically engineered. That's the word I was looking for. Attack tribbles with multiple teeth, multiple mouths.
And it's amazing, because if the standard Tribble was the greatest enemy of the Klingon Empire, this thing is going to make him go... This will be the next great war, Stuart, Anyway, but let's remind ourselves what the hell a Tribble is, and why attack Tribble is a funny statement. So, back in the old 60s, this is what they are. They're kind of a genius invention by the team. Make an alien out of a furball, doesn't just feel like a simple cheap prop. How effective, my goodness. And what's the joke with Tribbles?
Well, you feed them and they multiply.
Mm-hmm.
Like instantly. They're born pregnant. Because it's a time saver, don't you know? And they can cling to any surface, apparently, because they're all over the walls, the ceiling, everything. Is that a boom mic, Shadow? Yeah, it is.
Probably. And then because they're so small, they can get in cups and vents and air filters. And because they basically pop them out, I mean, we see them in the silly Discovery episode, it can be instant almost. They just become, and there's a great scene in later Trek where they say, doing literal math, and they explain exactly how quickly they can take over a ship, and it's very quickly. Obviously in DS9, we learn about the great Tribble hunts, that they were a scourge. Because, if one gets on a planet and you don't realise, and if it multiplies, if it gets on the west continent, on the east, in a couple of days, the west is now entirely Tribble fodder, and then it just... Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite terrifying, actually. But that's not terrifying enough, apparently. Because, these things hate Klingons, should be pointed out. They react violently when they see a Klingon. That's how they sussed out Arn Narvin in Trials and Tribbles. And so, of course, Section 31 is going to use these in some kind of capacity to be more evil.
So Worf walks by a thing. We do see what it says, and not quite believing his audience. And a CGI face-hugging, eating alien thingy hits camera, and we've never seen the bottom of Tribble. Well, no, actually we have, because we've seen them been thrown and been on all surfaces. They are pretty much just a big fluff ball.
Yep.
And suddenly there's this.
Little mouth that you can't see in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here we go, Stuart. This is what they gave us. What the hell do you think? And how do you feel being Mr. TOS man?
It's just something silly that they threw in. I'm glad that they kind of did it, though, because it is kind of... The Worf's reaction and the whole Worf-Riker interaction thing between this, or for this, was really great. So I'm glad they did it. Didn't need to see this in my life. This is kind of terrifying. This is like a mixture of like one of those lamprey eels that attach to the side of fish and just lock on and bury into them. It's got the same kind of teeth as that, so it's quite terrifying. And it's also got legs by the looks of it, or claspers, so it's almost like a face hugger as well.
That's what I think they were going for. I mean, it lunged at the screen. I mean, if you imagine it lunges at your face and just eats your head, and then as soon as it eats your head, it starts birthing new Tribbles that are also attack Tribbles. I mean, that is a vicious... I'm messing with Alien, because that's kind of what Alien does, just a little bit different. Very fast. I'm actually kind of creeped out by this, I'll be honest. There's something rather effective about this.
Yep.
Now, I can't imagine it's actually a setup, because that would be insane if that's a plot point later on that we bring out attack Tribbles. That would be just...
I doubt it.
But, I mean, as things go, there's an effective, horrible, genetically modified you monsters. Section 31, why have you done this to the cute Tribbles that are already a menace?
Yeah. I can't wait till Dave Blass or somebody releases all the description that was on the thing to why and how this was done. But yeah, it's probably something in place just in case the Klingon Empire decides to go rogue again. That Section 31 has this covered. Not only will they infest Kronos, but they'll also eat everybody.
Yep. Because I mean, they were the grain eaters. They weren't carnivores, and so obviously you put them in a locked room and you're around cuddling them. You're fine. That you can starve them and it's sad and whatever. But if they can eat animals and you and
yep, they would decimate a planet. They absolutely would. And if they have like a certain time, like a lifeline, throw them on a planet, let them eat everybody, and then they die, and then you go in, clean up, and you got a whole civilization, cities, everything.
Yep.
That you can just like.
Oh
take
no,
over.
the Tribble struck again. I guess we'll need to recolonize the planet. Oh, shame.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, and not just that, but clearly larger than an average Tribble. So you assume multiple wombs.
Well, that center part locks onto the front part of your face. The other ones start eating, like, and then just your head would be gone. Yeah.
So if they can birth, 3, 4, 5 Tribbles at a time, it's even more deadly. And then if they grow up even quicker, oh, you know what I mean? I'm just creeped out by this. It's genuinely a horrible idea that's well executed for a few seconds.
It's more horrible the more we talk about it.
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I was like, "That's funny." Moving on, but to actually think about it and talk about it, it's like, wow. That's pretty brutal.
Because this thing running at you, this giant carpet, then becomes a stabby facehugger. And imagine if it's the exact same noise, the exact same cute noise. That'd be the worst thing.
I somehow doubt that, but that would be kind of creepy.
Well,
yeah.
I think it had a similar noise. We haven't rewatched it again yet, but I think it was basically the same noise. But the idea of juxtapositioning the cute, it's a ah! Ugh. Ugh. Nightmare fuel is a teddy bear gurgle and happiness. So yeah, guys, did you notice it? Probably. Did you think deep about it? No. But now you have. You're welcome, audience. You're welcome.
Let us know if you're as terrified as we are about the concept of this thing taking over and just devouring an entire planet. Comment down below. Hit the like button, because if you don't hit the like button, the Tribbles are coming for you. Subscribe to the channel, because if you don't subscribe, we're going to send 5 after you. If you don't hit like, we hit send 1. Don't subscribe, we send 5. And if you don't click the bell notification icon, you're going to get 10. So do all those things, and then join us for the lives where we can, like, if you do have any in your house, we'll make sure that every live we're emitting an audio pulse that you can't hear, but they can, and it'll keep them away from you, and you'll be safe. Join us for the lives.
Honestly, I'm so nervous about it that I'm just not even going to mention them again. We can just. You can deal with the world destruction stuff. I'm just gonna. I think we should subscribe without the threat of all that. So yeah, if you can, please do. And of course, if you want to monthly via Patreon or join the channel on YouTube, it's the join button. It's every month, and whatever you want to give is amazing. Or you can super chat on a live super thanks on any video, or buy merch down below, and it all matters. So thanks in advance.
That's right. So until next time, he is Commander Cockings.
He's got a Foley,
and they are the Tribbles.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.